welcome to my YouTube channel. You are watching Minaso. And today I will be building a suburban house, which is for 700k. And this suburban house right next to me, I couldn't show you this video and I can't give you a tour of this. Well, I might give a tour, but I'll tell you at the end of the video. And let's go back to where we were. So, please like and subscribe and comment down in the box below. And I will also be uploading part 2 interior, which is the entire interior of the house. And I would be needing 60 likes for the interior, 60, but I would know that might be less. But as a starter, then yes. Okay, so now we are going to make the walls. So I decided we should do it as the layout is, but I did not do that. I decided to just make it as a rectangle as I did it and leave those two other rectangles as they are, and I will do something with them. I will put and decide where the black things are, and I will put grass block in the middle of them. And as we finish the rectangle, now we are going to make the windows, which you just have to make a hole. So for the left, the front, in the middle of the black layout, we put 4 blocks, and after one block gap, you put in each side. You put 2 blocks last. You make it 2 blocks tall, and for the left, you do each window 6 blocks tall and leave a 2 blocks gap. And now for the back, we will make it 2 blocks tall and we leave a 3 blocks gap. And until we reach the end, the last window is not going to be the last window. The last window is going to be the door. The one where the door is, where the hole is up to the floor. Okay, so I put the, and I am going to put stairs in the back garden, 3 for each window. And I decided to add stairs in the front, left and right. But the thing, I decided the grass block thing, the front garden wouldn't fit. So I decided I should remove those stairs. And for the 6 blocks stairs, we will add 3 stairs. For the 6 blocks window. Sorry. Okay. So first, for this you add the side. You don't add polished at the side. You just add normal at the side where the black part is, and you put grass block in the middle to make the front garden decoration. One part of the decoration. And now, as we done digging the window, now we are going to add the glass. And for the front, left and right, we are going to add the glass pane to every window. But for the left and right, 6 blocks. For 6 blocks, we will do glass block. But for the back garden, we will do glass pane. And we will also put doors, as I told you. Because the house could be without a door. So I decided around the window I should put iron trapdoor, like as you're building a house, you put trapdoors next to the windows. But I decided no, because iron trapdoor doesn't, like, you don't have to use it. You can't use it with hand to move it. So instead of iron trapdoor, I use dark oak trapdoor. But if you would want to add iron trapdoor for like a windowsill, if you don't like the stairs idea, we add it everywhere around the window, left to right. No, but you don't put it on top of the window or under the window. You only put it left or to right. Okay, so as we finish the windows and trapdoors and add it and filling them up, now we're going to make the floor. Remove everything you see in your house inside and fill it up with grey concrete, because the grey concrete is the flooring of the house, of the first and second floor, because it shows a realistic, sleek design as the interior of the house, and it is like it tracks the realistic style. So I added grey concrete on the floor, but as I'm showing you this tutorial, you don't have to copy my house. You can do it any way you want. You don't have to do grey concrete floor. You don't have to make the house outside out of white concrete. You don't have to do whatever I'm doing. You can do it in another way, but you can get ideas from me. But you can also copy me if you want to. So we are making the second floor, and we are going to cover the first floor in grey concrete as well, because like I said, the second floor is also going to be made of grey concrete, so that means the ceiling is also going to be grey concrete. So as we went, there was one more thing that I was going to do. As in each house, there is a gate that also leads to a garden outside. I put a door and that leads to the garden from outside. Like some houses also have that type of style with spruce doors. And so I did that, and I made the garden, and I removed the stairs in front of the windows of the back garden, because there wouldn't be enough space to make the decoration in the garden. And the garden is going to be 3 blocks tall, and you don't add a roof, because the garden is where you also get fresh air normally. So that is it. And now as we already made the layout of the garden, now we can make the second floor. So I slowed down the scene of the second floor walls, because as is confusing, because it is not the same shape as the first floor, because it's not like a rectangle. Like as you're seeing this, it's going to be like that. So I slowed it down so you can count how many blocks, and how many blocks after you can do you can do it that way again. And so I slowed down the scene. So you can watch this scene and you can see it slowed down. And I will show you everything else you need for the second floor. And as we are making it, a reminder that how much do you rate this video now so far? Out of 1 to 10. If you rate it, then you comment down in the box below, and I will see all of your ratings. And if you tell me to build that, like people tell other people to build, can you build that? Like for example, can you build a McDonald's in Minecraft? Can you build a toy store in Minecraft? I can make it for you. I will listen to you. I will make it. I will add a YouTube. And a reminder that I will only be uploading videos twice a week. But as I started it today I would only be making 1 video. But next week I will make it twice. And as we made the balcony, and as I was looking at it, I was explaining about the house, and for the balcony to enter, next to the door you'll add glass block because the glass pane is not connecting. So let's make the balcony, and we'll add a spruce door for the entrance, and the fence of the balcony is dark oak fence. And so now we are going to make the windows in the second floor, and the maximum of the window size is going to be 4 blocks as a square. And it is no space, and we will add glass pane. So copy how I'm doing and add glass pane in front, and add 4 blocks window over here. And there's no space for 4 blocks window, so let's just add 2 blocks vertical. Okay, now add 4 blocks window and another 4 blocks window next to it with a 1 block gap, and also use dark oak trapdoors again. And for this one, we will use glass block for this window. For the rest of them, we are going to use glass paper. For the other, but also for some of them, we are also still going to use glass block. So these ones are going to be used for glass pane. And then I think this will be used for with glass block. I think, yeah, glass block. And so now we've done already the windows, and now fill in the white parts where there is a odd gap, like if you see those type of things. And now cover the second floor with grey concrete again. And as you're covering it with it, you can do it any way you want. You don't have to make each floor the same color. As I told you from before, during the first floor, you can make it any way you want. And now we are not going to make the portion of the roof. So let's add diode stairs, or you can use any stairs. If you like using, for example, grey concrete for the outside of your house and white concrete for the inside of your house, you could put something similar to it. Like diode also looks a little bit white, like because I also adding white concrete outside my house. And the house right next to me, as I said, I might give it a tour of it. I couldn't give you a tour because the house was unfinished, but I will make the furniture, and I will still make the interior inside to show you in another video. But it will be before part 2 of the interior, only if I get 60 likes. But if I get some comments, then will still do it. So you don't have to like. I'll still do it, but you can also comment if you don't want to like, which will show me that you liked the video. And now we will add my concrete or whatever color your house is from the outside, behind the diode stairs, or whatever stairs you're using. As I said, it's your own style. You can do however you want. And you will put it behind the portion of the roof. So now, as we are doing it, now you rate the video out of 1 to 10 so far now. As I told you 3 times, because I said so far from that time. And now, from now, how much do you rate it from now? And now, as we done the white concrete, let's add quartz stairs or any type of stair you want to use for a building, for the middle, for covering the inside of the roof. And we are also going to put a chimney in the roof. On the roof, I meant. So as we almost finished the roof, after that we're going to add chimney. But before that, I think we will still have to do a little bit more things. Or we can do the chimney after. Okay, so now we're going to do the outside, front garden decoration and also the back garden decoration. So add bone meal on where the andesite is and the grass block, and down I was going to do, because bone meal, if you put it on the land, it will make like plants or grass or other things like that. And so, as I already done in the back garden and the front, we will still add more in more places, because it is not, because you still have to put more decoration so it can look nice. And we will add decoration over here in the front of the entrance. And I didn't even know that you can do that with bone meal from before, because I just started playing Minecraft a few weeks ago or a month ago. Okay, so now as we almost done the boat, you can do as much of the plants as you want. It is your choice. Now we will add leaves in front of the second floor windows. Over here or anywhere else. You can use any leaves. I'm not sure what leaves you should use, but you can use any that you like. Because like I said, it is your style, but you can also take ideas from this video for your house. And now we are going to add vines around it to make it look like a house for the decoration. Because the house just looks so plain on the wall. So let's add vines on them. And now you can add vines wherever you want. So now let's make the chimney. Oops, I was about to do it with leaves. Okay, so the chimney was a bit short, so I made it taller. That was my mistake. I made it too short. Okay, so you can use the chimney whatever color you want. Like, for example, if you're making this house out of brick, you don't have to make it with white concrete. If you're making it out of brick, you can put a brick chimney like that. And in part 2 interior, I will be showing, and the reason I'm going to put a chimney I'm also going to put a fireplace in interior part 2 that I'm also going to show you as the ideas. And rate the video out of 1 to 10 because we only have 10 seconds until the video is over. And please like and subscribe and put your comments down below in the box below. And so now, bye. And get ready for interior part 2.